Welcome. I'm Debbie Pokornik, and with me is my wonderful friend, soul sister, partnerpreneur, and the gifted channeler for our gatherings, Susan Hoskins. On October 14th, 2023, a beautiful portal opened for all of us. And today, we would like to pull out a sweet tea treat from the channeling that we received and aired on October 20th. We have already opened sacred space and just want to remind you to call in your own spirit guides to assist you as we play in the stream of consciousness. All right, so our nugget for today: you are being invited to throw your heart wide open to be more of you, because in so being more of you, you allow others to do so as well. And that's how we create heaven on earth together.
I love this nugget. I love this nugget because we have been so conditioned in our current realm of reality to think that we cannot be fully who we are because we won't fit in, or because if we're fully who we are, we might be too much for somebody else. And this is saying, no, no, no. In the reality we're now creating, you're never asked to be less than who you really are. You're asked to be more of. And by doing that, you give permission to everybody else to do the same. And wow, if we're all fully open and sharing our gifts freely and just being the magnificent creation we are, that is creating heaven on earth.
Absolutely, it is. And it's really kind of interesting to me um, that we often have that fear of rejection, right? That's the piece of us that goes, oh, well, if I am who I really am, if I say the things that I'm really thinking or feeling or whatever, I might somehow be rejected from everybody else. And I feel like there's a little deeper nugget in there about sometimes it's because that's what we're doing to other people, right? We're seeing something in them that rubs a little wrong for us. They're
Mhm.
mirroring something for us. So there's a learning there. But we tend to like put that kind of judgment onto them. And by doing so, we kind of weaken everything for everyone. So for me, this message feels very much about really notice what you're thinking when you see other people, when you're watching someone else. If you feel that little bit of envy, instead turn that into, oh my gosh, I love that about me. I didn't know I even have that. And in truth, it feels like I don't in this moment, right? But turning it around, and rather than judging in a good way or bad way or anything, instead going, huh, what does that mean for me? Where do I need to shine that light on me? That just feels really, really important and powerful.
I'm so happy you brought that up. I hadn't really been dwelling on that before. That we do project our own feelings of have to be smaller than to fit in on other people who are being who they are.
Yes.
And I love the reminder, the little compassionate reminder that when we're judging somebody for being just who they are, wow, we're also judging ourselves.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and by doing so, we just simply weaken the whole system.
Right,
Yeah.
right,
Yeah.
right. It's a dance. It's a dance. If if I allow me to be me
Hmm.
and you allow you to be you, and we're allowing each other just to be who we are, what a beautiful dance we're creating with one another.
Yes.
And what I love too is the fact that what I've learned from our experience of working together is that when I'm being fully me and loving myself for all my quirkiness and just wildness of me, and I throw open my heart to love you and to fully appreciate what you are able to bring, that's not my gift. And if we can just learn to do that with one another, appreciating each other's gift as they express themselves fully, oh, what a beautiful whole we create together
Mm.
as we do create heaven on earth, because it makes it purely magical.
It really does. I love that you said that, and while you were saying it, I got the vision that you and I have been given of, you reaching up and pulling the information down, which is what you're doing when you're channeling. Not pulling like, you're yanking it out of them, but just, opening up to receive it and being able to hear it, and then, my taking it and helping to root it down into the earth. And what I find amazing about that, which other people might not really get yet, is when we work from that space, it's amazing the stuff that comes through and that we're able to glean from it. It's such a neat thing. It's hard to put it into words,
Mhm.
but this living in Humadi, or whatever it is that you want to call it, is just, it's such an expansive, heart-opening experience. I just,
Right.
yeah,
I love it, because when I can appreciate your gifts, it's like we're each given unique, beautiful gifts to share with the world. And when I can appreciate me for my gifts, and then I can look at you or look at whoever else I'm interacting with and really by allowing me to be more of me, allowing you to be more of you, then it's like, oh my gosh, that's amazing. I love this gift you're sharing. I
yes.
love your perspective, and it makes the whole picture more brilliant.
Yes, as you were saying that, I got this sudden image of, like we all bring our own things, as you were saying. And I got this image of people going on a trek and saying, okay, you carry the tent and you carry the lantern and you carry the food and you bring the water. And every single person has something important to contribute. We
Mhm.
need them all to be there. So you're not going to get there and go, how come you don't have the water? When that person's supposed to bring the tent, you get it, that they bring
Mhm.
something different to the party. And
Amen.
yeah, yeah. So I really, really love that. And the more we can open up to it, the more we have heaven on earth.
Love it.
Ready to join us live on these calls? Send us an email at info.humadi, that's HOOMADHI @gmail.com. We'd love to have you play with us.